What's up guys, my name is Alex and welcome to another Black Lightning review video. Today I'm going to be talking about Season 1, Episode 4. Now just quickly before I get into this video, I did do a live reaction to this episode, so that is up on my Patreon, so if you guys want to go check that out, link to my Patreon is in the description, but let's get into this video. So another really good episode of Black Lightning. I really did enjoy it. I feel like though, in comparison to the other three, it probably is not as memorable, but still a really decent episode, and I really liked it. This episode focused on like a new drug coming out called green light. Deadly stuff. People get addicted like after one use, and it's just like killing people left, right, and center. I have to say, through this storyline, we met like probably one of my favorite bad guys. 2 Bits. His scene with Black Lightning just killed me. Like, obviously, like, Black Lightning was giving him sort of like the benefit of the doubt, I guess, and definitely letting him go. He made a deal with 2 Bits to not call the cops if he, you know, told him where he gets the drugs from, and he stopped stealing. So 2 Bits, of course, like, he was just like a really entertaining character. But yeah, 2 Bits took it, and just before Black Lightning knocks him out, he tries to get a selfie with him. I died during that part. That was so funny, and I loved it so much. Like, it was just so stupid. And Black Lightning was like, what? No. I really do like the humor that they put in this show. It complements, like, the serious, like, really dramatic parts really well. Yeah, it's just, I really love this show. I want to talk about, Lady Eve as well. There was this scene, like, near the start of the episode, really freaking freaked me out, and I don't know what it was. So just quickly, when we first saw like the effects of green light, I thought it was like he was like turning into a zombie. I don't know why zombie was my first reaction, because I mean I love zombie like shows and stuff like that, the zombie genre. So I was like, when he like went sort of uncontrollable and started attacking Jefferson, I was like, oh, zombie. I mean, but he wasn't dead. But I don't know if zombie is that far-fetched, because there was this scene which it looked like in a morgue, and Lady Eve was like doing something to it. Looked like a dead body. It had like those stitches on the body that they do when they're examining a dead person to see how they died. I forgot what that's called. But anyway, it had those markings. So clearly it was dead, but it was moving. But like by the end of that scene, it like went back to that body and it like moved, and I don't like it freaked me out. I don't know what that was, and I'm not too keen to find out, to be honest. It's definitely like a pending question that I guess we'll see what happens, unless I'm missing something. Like, unless it was just sort of like you know, like sometimes bodies have like post-mortem like twitches, unless it was something like that. But I don't know. I don't know. I'd like to know what you guys thought of that. Did I miss something, or is it something that we purposely don't know anything about right now? Yeah, let me know what your thoughts of that scene was. But I want to get over to Anissa, because I mean, you guys know Anissa's my fave. We had some great, like, Anissa Jefferson moments this episode. Anissa was, like, full on going at, like, the police dude. Is it sheriff or captain? Something like that. At the dinner party, about how, you know, Black Lightning has pretty much got the same agenda as the police, but he's actually like more efficient at it, like really taking a jab at him, and just the smirk on Jefferson's face at hearing this. And then like when Lynn was trying to be like, oh, but what about his family? They must, you know, it must be really rough for them. And like, and this is just like, nah, they'd be totally fine, because like he's like doing good. I just loved the smirk on Jefferson's face during that scene. He was so proud of her, and I was like, though I feel like someone, I think I was talking to someone like in my last live stream, or maybe in the comments of my last video, that he may very well be very proud of her right now and her thoughts on Black Lightning. But I think as when he finds out she also has powers, and she's also like wanting to help and getting herself in these situations, he's gonna be so against it. And I'm really excited to see that, because like, he's gonna be feeling how Lynn feels, right? I think it's gonna be really, really interesting to watch, because, I mean, clearly, like, the whole reason for him to be, like, Black Lightning and doing all this was to protect his family, and then one of his daughters grows up and, like, puts herself in, like, the danger that he puts himself in. I don't think he's gonna really, like, get on board with that too quickly. So I think there's gonna be a really, really, really interesting story that we get to play into hopefully soon, because we almost got, like, an interaction with Anissa and Black Lightning this episode. So we got to see Grace again. I love her. And then we're leaving the bar that Grace works at, and these dickheads, absolute dickheads, apparently have been regularly harassing her, and they've got, like, a restraining order, and they still rocked up, and they, like, knocked Anissa out. I was, like, rude, and I was full on cheering for Anissa to, like, smack them down, and she did. I was so proud. Like, she wrecked them. Absolutely wrecked them. And we got to see, like, her powers, like, the Shockwave Powers. That was so cool, with her just, like, I'm just so proud of her. Yeah, so that was great. She's still, like, though, I was like, Anissa, you need to chill for a second, because, like, after all that, she was like, she was waiting, like, for Grace to wake up, because, like, she'd been knocked out, right? And then as soon as Grace wakes up, she's like, so, back to this dilemma I have. It's like, Anissa, how about you chill for a bit? Like, Grace here, she's just got knocked out. She's probably got a concussion. I don't think she really wants to solve your issue right now. But speaking of, like, Anissa, like, wrecking bad dudes, when she first sort of, like, went out and did her first vigilante mission, I'm gonna call it. She went to go take down those drug dealers that she ran into, like, sort of at the start of the episode, who were dealing to some kids, to some school kids. I really like this scene because, like, she, like, wrecked them. It was great. I was so proud of her again. Absolutely wrecked them, but I don't, like, I feel like this was, like, her realizing, maybe is the right word, realizing the consequences and, like, the emotional drain on actually physically hurting another human being, right? We also get to see Jefferson play through that as well in this episode, when he calls, like, Lynn and says, you know, I felt like I dealt with this better before, like, the collateral damage. I feel like I was handling this better before, so clearly it's taking a toll on him as well. And Anissa got her first taste of that as well. I really do like that they are highlighting that. I liked that we got to see Anissa, you know, check their pulses and stuff like that, and check their vitals, and then realizing how bad she had hurt them, and ended up calling the ambulance there to get help, like, straight away. So I really liked those scenes. But yeah, like I said, overall great episode. It was just, like, a really solid episode that raised a lot of questions in regards to Lady Eve and stuff like that, and also started answering a lot of, like, character questions, which was, like, very much needed. But yeah, I'd like to know your thoughts and feels of this episode and this season. How are you guys feeling? What were your favorite moments of the episode? Like I mentioned earlier in the episode, I did do a live reaction, so if you guys want to see me react live, especially that zombie scene, I was freaking out a bit. That's in my Patreon, which is linked in the description. Now, I did mention this in my Supergirl video yesterday, but for those of you that may not watch my Supergirl videos, I wanted to let you guys know that Supergirl is on break for 9 weeks, and Legends of Tomorrow is taking its place. So I'm about 75% sure I'm going to be doing review videos on Legends of Tomorrow in place of Supergirl. I say 75% because I'm not up to date with Legends of Tomorrow. I've only watched episodes here and there, the episodes where Sarah makes out with ladies. So I've only seen episodes here and there, so I don't really know how I feel about the show in general. But I feel pretty confident in saying that when I do catch up with Legends this week, I'm gonna fall in love with it, and I'm gonna be full on making review videos. But yeah, I wanted to let you guys know, in case you don't watch my Supergirl videos, but you're a fan of Legends, I am going to be doing Legends of Tomorrow videos. Most likely. But yeah, so subscribe if you guys want to keep up to date with all that kind of content and all sorts of other content I have on my channel. And like this video if you liked it. And I will see you guys in my next one. Okay, bye.